fishing, it's in my soul.
Welcome to the Salt Strong Podcast, disrupting fishing entertainment as you know it. Prepare to laugh. Prepare to get to know fishing legends in a whole new and unfiltered way. And on occasion, you might even learn a thing or two about fishing. Here's your host, Joe Simons. Like diamonds.
What's up, guys? Joe Simons, like diamonds, back again. Salt Strong Podcast, the top secret Salt Strong Podcast here at the very end of the year. And there's some good news and some bad news. The bad news is there's some top secret stuff that I can't share publicly. That's the bad news. And I will share just kind of some general things. The good news is we've already recorded, Luke and I just recorded the private stuff, the top secret stuff, and we've put it in the Insider Club here today. It should be live here at some point today, the same day that this is going live here. And that will reveal all of the really exciting things that are happening at Salt Strong here for really starting on January 3rd or 4th, whenever we get back. It'll officially start with all kinds of cool things on the shortcuts, the technology, thousands of new fishing spots and reports. The slot machine rods, we're going to be giving $100 off of every rod for our members, at least for the first part of the year. So we're trying to make it so obvious that you need to be an Insider member. I mean, $100 off the slot machine rod. And this is, even the people who are building, like, man, it's essentially a custom rod that we're making that pairs up with a couple of reels perfectly. And if you know anything about custom rods, I mean, they're $500, $600, $700 in many cases. And they said the Mud Hole and the other group who actually building this here in America said that this would be, if you put any G Loomis or any name on there, it's an automatic, $400, $500 rod easily. And so we're going to be giving $100 off and getting it down in the $200 something range for you as well for our members. So just a lot of really cool stuff happening on the member side. As I said, some of it are things that we can't even share. So that is the good news and the bad news. In general, I'll just kind of give you a summation. If you're a member, you can just get off right now and go over to saltstrong.com. Go into the fishing tips section. You'll see it's a member-only post. Only you guys can. I'm looking at, even did a video on it, going through all of the really big breakthrough things for next year. But in general, it boils down to some really cool changes on the tackle side, as I mentioned, a couple of them. It talks about this local love. I teased it on one of the prior podcasts, and we're going to go a little bit more in depth on what that's going to look like and these chapters and all this great stuff. And then the third part is the community. A lot of massive changes going on there inside of the community. So once again, we are going to be just laser focused, just relentless on the customer experience. We're going to invest heavily in the whole customer journey and just the whole user interface with everything that we have. We've got so much stuff. And that was a common theme that we heard from people. We did a survey here recently, and some just random members got it. Just to get honest feedback. And some people are like, man, you guys have so much stuff. It's tough for me to even find it, right? And really, I just want stuff in my area. So we're just going to make that so much easier. So if you're in, Corpus Christi, Texas, or Galveston, Texas, or Fort Myers, Florida, or Charleston, South Carolina, right, or Wilmington, North Carolina, we are going to make it so easier for you to not just find what you need, for your area to catch fish and to get shortcuts, but to serve it up for you on a silver platter, right? I mean, even from our email communications and in the community, when you get in there, that everything you want is going to be right there in front of you. That is our goal. That's where we're moving. And I think you're going to be blown away with all the changes. If you're not a member, what the heck are you waiting for? There's going to be just more and more that we're piling on. And as I've said before, we are going to be raising the price. We've done it already once in the past. The good news is once you're a member, you are locked in for life at that rate. Don't you wish all companies did that? That would be like getting in at Amazon Prime back when it was, sub $90 back in the early days, and having them lock you in for life, to be grandfathered in for life, even though now it's at 127 or whatever it is. So Ours is under $100. That's basically the tank of gas, of boat gas for one day, and you get all the shortcuts. Like I said, you can make up for it on the tackle discounts alone in one purchase, like the slot machine rod. And we're just going to make it a complete no-brainer and lock you in for life. So get in today, do it here this year. Why you can. And I can't wait to see you inside. If you're a current member, then go over to the fishing tips section and look up the 3 breakthroughs. We're going to email out as well. And the kind of the big 3 breakthroughs for 2023, and I'm willing to bet you'll be pretty excited, just like we are. And it's so neat to see this club, the Salt Strong Insider Club, evolve. It's we're celebrating 35,000 members, and our goal is going to be 50,000 members for next year. And not just members, we want happy members, we want thrilled members, and that is our goal, is retention, of creating so many awesome things that people just keep renewing year after year. And for the most part, that's happening. We want to perfect, with 0% of our people leaving, but it's impossible with any kind of subscription model or a membership model. But that is our goal, and we're just striving to do that every day, which is putting a focus on you, our customers, and our members. So thank you guys so much from the bottom of our hearts. Hope you had a wonderful Christmas and Happy New Year's. And I hope next year is just filled with tons of memories around the water. That's what it is for me. The fish catching part is awesome. I love catching fish. I love maximizing my time. I love when I do go out there and I have some fish picks and some stories to tell. But really, it's just it's all the memories out in the water, right? And that's what I love the most. That's what I love when we get testimonial videos and it's a picture of a father and son, or we had some recent ones, some single mom and their kids, like saying, "You guys helped us do this, something I didn't think I could do on my own. I didn't have the confidence. I didn't even know what knots to tie or even where to begin. And you guys helped me out." We even have full-time guides who were giving us testimonials. "Hey man, I picked up this one little thing from you guys that I hadn't even thought about." And so we got stuff to help everyone, from newbies to weekend warriors to even full-time guides. And we appreciate you big time. So this is probably officially the shortest podcast we've ever done, certainly this year. And it's because, man, all the secret stuff, the top secret stuff, is over at saltstrong.com. It is not in a podcast. It is in a video, but you could obviously just play it and listen to it if you were driving, etc. So guys, thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts. And I cannot wait to serve you and to see what you are catching in 2023.
'Cause fishing